Alright, Jason, Hollis Farms today. I didn't get down here today while the guys were working, and they had to pull off for nearly a week to go work on another job that they needed everybody on. So I'm going to do a little recap of everything, and then I'll give you a little update what went on today. For those of y'all who haven't already watched, got all the metal on the outside, got the doors, walk-through doors in, got the little fence done to keep the mules from coming through this little part here. Had to do a little bigger section there, and over here wasn't just a whole lot, just kind of had to tie right in here to this corner. All that went pretty good. Got the ceiling completed. I've about decided probably eventually I'm going to put some lights on this side. Outside is pretty much completed. Looking very nice. I think what I'm going to end up doing is putting this gate, mounting it on the outside so I can have my roll-up doors up and get a little wind flow and the mules can't get in, because y'all know Rosebud, she's pretty curious. Alright, so the last time I went and got insulation, I got 2 full pallets. Wasn't exactly sure, didn't do any measuring to know how much we needed to do, but what they did today, they came down and insulated the walls. Pretty much everything on the walls is this 4-inch stuff. I had a little bit of 3.5 that we put in the ceiling. I decided to do the 4. Remember, we got 6-inch walls on the sides, and then the tie-in with the framing on the outside, we put 2x8 walls. So I'm nearly half the thickness of the wall here with insulation. And then on the walls, it's just about, this thing's going to be tight. I mean, going to be very tight. They decided to come down here today and cut all the insulation because they're cutting it with the table saw, and it's a lot of dust, gets all over them, pretty itchy. So they decided just to take the day and basically complete 90-something% of the insulating. They got just a little bit. Let's see what they lack. They got all the walls, that wall done, all of that. Let's see. I don't see it. They've got all that. I think the only part they lack insulating is up on this gable here and a little bit on the sides, and they can just cut that with a knife so they won't worry about getting it all over them. But they decided just to come down here today and insulate. That way they wouldn't have had to keep working. It's so hot and be so itchy all day. So they pretty much got the itchy work out of the way. All they got to do now is start putting the plywood on the walls and hang the roll-up doors. We got to hang that gate outside. Got a whole pallet of insulation left I got to carry back to the shop, and we should be able to carry some of this plywood back. But I'm going to tell y'all, the only thing I don't like about the shop is it's not finished. I am real happy with it. These guys do a really good job. I've been knowing this carpenter for years. Back when I was roofing, I always did his work. Just super to work for. About anything I get done, him or his guys do it. And he called me, said he needed to pull off and needed his whole crew on a big job they's doing, because some people get a little aggravating to deal with. So he knew he takes care of me, and I'm pretty easy to deal with. I wasn't going to raise Cain if he pulled off for a little while, because that's just business. You got to take care of things. But some people not quite as easy maybe to work for as I am. But anyway, that's why they pulled off for about a week. He knew I'd understand. He did call me before he did it and asked me. He knew he didn't have to ask me, but he did, and that's fine. That's why we worked so good together so long back when I was roofing. But anyway, that's what they got done today. I'm going to say 97.5 0.5% of the insulation is done. All we got to do now, plywood the walls, hang the roll-up doors, hang that cattle gate, and eventually I'll probably do this myself. When they first built the pole barn, we just put this door here where I could get a little breeze blowing through. But what I'm going to do, I've got a bunch of wood left over back there in the back. I'm going to fill these gaps in solid where I can close this door and just be tighter in here. I think it'll be better for the shop. And then all I got to do, if I'm fooling with the mules and stuff, is just roll it back out of the way. But I am pretty tickled with it. Y'all comment below and let me know what y'all think. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm ready to get it done and start getting everything situated, some shelves and toolboxes and all that kind of stuff. I haven't decided if I'm going to move the welder down here or not, because a lot of times I use it up at the other barn on the tractors and stuff. So if I had to do some welding on the race car, I may just go do it up there. I hadn't decided all that. I really don't want to clutter this thing up too bad. I want plenty of room. Still got to have room for me and Cody to play basketball. So that's kind of my idea, just taking a little bit of time, kind of like I'm doing the race car trailer. I want to get it exactly like I want it, not getting in no hurry, don't want to have to change anything. But a little short update on the new race car shop, excuse me. If y'all like our stuff, subscribe to us, Hollis Farms. Hats, t-shirts, and stickers, hollisfarms.com. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.